What's going on, Guardians? It's Doc Stanko, and first and foremost, thanks for checking out my channel. Hey, if this is your first time checking out any of my videos, my channel is more of a digital diary for me to leave my kids. I mostly record long plays of older games that I grew up on for them to come back and play the games again with me if I'm no longer around. I typically record months in advance because, life. And with all that being said, today is going to be a different style of video for me. So enough with the jibber jabber, and let's get to it. Alright, so today is kind of like my tribute to the Destiny franchise. Like so many others, I have been feeling extremely emotional these past 2 weeks with the discontinuation of the game. So much so that my wife has even been making fun of me, basically saying I'm getting over emotional over a video game. In her defense, I am nowhere near the emotional type, and she has only seen me cry maybe 4 times in the 13 years that we've been together. But what she does not understand is that basically I have been playing this game the entire time that we've been together. And honestly, for 90% of that, Destiny was the only game that I played. I'm recording this video on June 22nd, 2026. So in 2 months, I will be 36 years old. I know, I don't really look like it. I look like I'm 50. But I have literally been playing this game for a third of my life. While these last 2 years I have occasionally hopped on to play with my son, who is also in love with the game, up until the release of the final shape, it was a weekly obligation. A lot of the time, a nightly obligation. I have so many memories of sitting around, relaxing on the couch, playing this game, and watching my kids play, or even asking to play the game for themselves, and they were only 3 years old. So basically for me, I can look at certain weapons, locations, or vendors and think back to how much fun I was having back then, and at the same time recall a lot of great memories from that time frame. So yeah, damn right I got emotional. Hell, I just finished Renegades the other day, and there was dialogue that damn near broke me.
Fight your way to the exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter energy.
Being back with the fire team reminds me of my strike support days. Especially on Mars. The universe seemed simpler, though survival has remained a temporary condition.
It's not like you to sound nostalgic, sir. Your ride's heading out to you. We'll get you out.
I guess I'm feeling nostalgic, whether I wanted it or not. And I rarely have a spare moment. Those early strikes on the Martian frontier were a highlight of my career, Guardian. Just wanted you to know. Relax. You're not being disciplined. You've made it interesting to be your commander.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command, one by one. Valis Ta'arik. From what I can gather, he commands the siege dancers from an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon. He's well protected. But with the right team, we can punch through those defenses, take this beast out, and break their grip on Freehold.
I instantly connected the dots with that, and man, it stirred up the passion to want to go back to my old accounts and be a nostalgic old man. And this is where things get a little complicated. Destiny 2 has literally made me branch out and evolve as a gamer. I started out with Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 on the Xbox. all the way up to about the Black Armory. I had a buddy that I grew up with who ended up moving to Ohio at that time, and he had a PlayStation 4. So, in order to play the game with him, I ended up selling that Xbox to get a PS4 for myself, and that was how we stayed connected. This, of course, was way before cross save came out, and I did unfortunately have to start over, but again, it was well worth it. And then fast forward to when Shadowkeep came out. I was bringing my PlayStation 4 to work on the days that I had to stay overnight, and I had another buddy convince me to buy my first PC because the game honestly just looked and performed so much better on there. Thankfully, around that time, there was cross save, and I was able to link my PlayStation 4 account to my Steam account and carry over my data, so I didn't have to start a brand new character and leave my old account sitting on the PlayStation 4 like I did with my Xbox. And basically, this is where my account is now. Hopping back into it, I'm cheesing Morgoth for fun, running a dungeon with some of the most awesome dudes that I've ever played with, and restarting my journey as a new light with my son, who unfortunately won't ever get to experience the full story. But even with that, he is still in love with this game just as much as I am. So that's good enough for me. All of this has honestly made me want to go back and do another playthrough of Destiny 1, which surprisingly has a decent player base still. While it is going to sting to delete one of my old characters, I think this will be a great journey to relive my absolute favorite game. I am for sure going to use my YouTube hobby now to capture these moments this time, because unfortunately, like I said, my son won't ever get to experience the story because the Red War, Forsaken, Curse of Osiris, and Warmind, they're no longer available in the game. So I'm not risking that again. Well, y'all, I don't want to drag this out any longer than it needs to be. This is just such a monumental moment in my gaming life that I just wanted to take a second to kind of immortalize my gratitude for such an experience by putting it on the internet. While a small part of me remains hopeful for the future of this game, it doesn't look like there will be a good outcome at this moment. So in the meantime, I will be enjoying the game for as long as possible with my son, my clanmates, and by myself. Guardians, I am just extremely thankful for my time with this game and thankful for all the memories and just everything that has come along ever since release many years ago. And yeah, it's just an experience that I will always be grateful for. Y'all, I hope to catch y'all on a future project for Destiny, hopefully Destiny 3, who knows. But until then, later.